Everybody's doing something and everybody has a story.
Join us and a few friends along our journey as we ride ours.
Welcome to the What Are We Doing podcast. Testing.
Yo,
We are back.
back like we never left.
I got a bone to pick with Kadeem.
You're not gonna say welcome to everybody
No,
first.
I'm not gonna.
We're gonna get right into it.
Yes,
Let's go.
we are. I feel away. So, if you guys are not aware, so me and Kadeem,
Yes,
we're good friends.
Good friends. I would
Right?
say pretty great friends.
We don't hang out as much as we used to.
Nah,
we
I mean,
actually stopped.
Everybody, we're making our moves, but we're in communication.
But so we
I
actually
get to see you
spoke-
once a
hold
week.
on. So
Okay,
we actually
sorry.
spoke and said, you know what, we're actually gonna let's really move forward together again and really really do the shit.
Yeah, that was on Friday.
Oh wow, it's about to be a week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep, less than a week, so still fresh in the memory.
Okay.
Still have
even worse. Okay.
Still have every attention to.
Oh, also, I'm chewing right now, guys. I need
Mhm.
some nuts and some
Pause.
mangoes.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, go ahead.
So yeah, if you guys see me chewing, that's what it is.
Mhm.
But yeah. So back to the thing. So we was like, yo, let's really do this, blah blah.
Grind, I'm on it, bro.
Right. So Kadeem just told me that I saw on his story.
Yes, still on my story actually.
Yes, still on his story. So less than 24 hours.
Less than 24
so you guys
hours.
know it was still there.
Mhm.
I saw that he posted the McLaren 720S. The McLaren 5. Actually, that's my dream car, the 720S.
Yes.
Kadeem knows that.
Of course, because we went there, we saw it before.
Right. He's well aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh,
Yes.
I thought it was a picture, and then he's like, oh yeah, I went yesterday.
Yes.
I said, oh, and then he said with the Jada.
To Jada.
I was like, oh. I said, oh, so nobody decided to hit me up.
I actually go to the gym yesterday.
I said, no, nobody decided to hit me up.
I forgot about that day. Yes.
So
got
then
out of it. I got out
he
of
said,
it.
oh, it's spare the moment.
I got out of it.
And I said, oh, okay.
I actually go to the gym yesterday.
Tajada does not live down the block.
Dirty Jersey.
Tajada lives in New Jersey.
Dirty Jersey.
We live in New York.
Dirty Jersey.
It doesn't take you 10 minutes to get from New Jersey to over here.
Probably like an hour and a half.
So, spare of the moment. Let me hit up H and see what he's doing. But no, that didn't happen. Can you explain yourself?
So yesterday, woke up 5 a.m. Went to the woke up 5 a.m. Went to the gym. Great workout. Boom. Around 7, got home. Went to this cafe to do a little studying. I'm studying for a test. Boom. Got a great study in. Around in the morning, Jada was like, "Oh, you know what? I'm free today. Are you free today later on? You can come. I can come out to New York. We can hang out. We can do whatever. Get into whatever. Go see some cars. Go manifest stuff together." So I'm like, you know what? I just had the conversation with you last week. Like, I need to really start surrounding
A conversation with who?
with you.
No, who's you?
You, H. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Had a conversation with you last week. Like,
Please leave your name in the message.
oh, thank God. A conversation with you kind of saying that, you know what? We really need to kind of, oh, thank
Oh,
God.
she's sending me to voicemail?
Well, I guess you really weren't invited.
Oh! Hold on. She is sending me the voicemail.
Ooh. So we
This
were,
is getting spicy.
So we were like, you know what? She's free, so I was like, yo, come out, let's hang out, let's do some stuff. So around that same time, before that even conversation happens, I hit up H like, yo, what are you doing today? He's like, yo, I'm hanging out. I'm like, yo, gym's with friends. He's like, nah, I'm too busy. I don't really have time today. So I'm like, oh, okay. He must have a busy day. I know it's last minute. So, we're very organized, scheduled people. So I'm like, all right, his day's already planned. So, I mean, he obviously can't go. So when Jada hit me up, I was like, yeah, I'm free. Come out. She came out, picked her up from the train station, and we had a very inspiring day. And I'm definitely going to go into details of everything we did and why we did it. So you can understand why we need to keep surrounding myself up with the people.
I hit Kadeem up, right?
You hit me up
yesterday.
Uh-huh. You asked me, did I go to the gym? Was that yesterday or the day before that?
It was Tuesday. I said gym in the morning. I hit up Kadeem. So Kadeem's story is not true at all. Complete lie. I hit up Kadeem at 10:10 a.m.
Oh, that was wrong.
I said gym in the morning. He said, nah, ain't make it. Gym with friends at 1. I said tomorrow. He said, nah, I can't tomorrow. I said today's too soon. Another day. He said definitely, bro. So then he sent me the picture. Blah blah blah. Now this is yesterday. Mm-hmm. He responded yesterday at 9:48 p.m. He said, gonna post this tomorrow. Now I sent that to him on Tuesday. He responded Wednesday. I sent that Tuesday 1:22 p.m. He responded Wednesday 9:48 p.m. So now it's about 28 hours. Actually, no, it's about 32 hours. He said, gonna post this tomorrow.
Yes.
I said, can we record tomorrow? Mm-hmm. He says, does 12-1 work?
Yes.
So let's do 1. I'm going to the gym at 11. He said, all right, perfect.
What time do you get here?
You want to do that?
2. So my schedule.
I didn't get here at 2. It's 2:17 now. I didn't get here at 2. It took me 12 minutes to get here from the gym. I literally called you. I didn't get here at 2. I called you at 1:36. I got here at 1:47.
Oh, okay. 47 minutes behind schedule. Now I got to push my whole day back 45 minutes.
No, you don't.
Just because.
No, you don't.
Just because this guy doesn't appreciate
true.
People's time.
Crazy. So how was it yesterday?
Yo, yesterday was a fucking phenomenal day. I wish you were there. So let me tell you everything that inspired.
No, you don't. Go on, I'm listening.
Let me tell you everything that inspired. So, yo, that is so annoying. Like I was telling everybody, so last week me and H were really talking. I was kind of saying that I need to kind of surround, I'm in a very, very, very great position in my life right now. Things are really changing and moving forward. I've had this feeling before.
Hello?
Hello?
What's up, Tajada?
What's up? Nothing much.
How's your day going?
It's going good.
Yeah, we're going to record on the episode.
No, we're actually recording the episode.
Yeah. So you're on episode right now.
Really?
Yeah, I heard you was in New York yesterday.
What'd you say?
I heard you was in New York yesterday.
Yes, I was.
Nobody knew my number or something?
What did you say?
Nobody knows my number?
You have to ask Kadeem that. Kadeem invited me out.
Yo, she's lying.
Oh, Kadeem cannot be trusted.
She's lying. To Jada, I invited you out.
Kadeem cannot be trusted.
She's lying. She's lying. She's lying.
Man, you guys.
She's lying.
Kadeem and I sat down and we spoke about meeting up yesterday, and we finally made it happen because we've been trying to meet up for the longest. So he was free yesterday, and so we met up. And, he took me around New York.
How was it?
It was good. We did a lot of visualization,
And I'm just explaining that.
I saw it. It was amazing. It was amazing. I saw you guys saw my dream car. I was like, damn, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is it because I'm not Jamaican? Is that why? I am Caribbean. Hey, what are you doing?
My bad.
He's taking my nuts.
Pause.
Oh, man.
All right, so Jada, we'll talk to you. We appreciate you coming on the episode.
We actually want you back on the show, though.
Oh, you want me to come back?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we should have did yesterday.
Oh, for sure.
But no one decided to hit me. Let's not talk about that. It's in the past. But no, seriously, though, we actually do want you back on. Your episode is one of the best episodes we had.
I could come on next month.
All right, we'll set it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I can come when do you guys normally record though? Like what day?
Whenever we choose to.
Because I know you guys used to do it every Thursday or something like that.
Yeah, we actually do it whenever we
This is when we have time now. But whenever you can come out, we'll make it happen though.
No.
You hear it?
I said whenever you can come out, we can make it happen.
Hello?
Well, all right. So back into the day yesterday then. So what we did, like she said, we just really went around and visualized stuff. So I'm a firm believer in one thing I said. I'll backtrack because I was saying before she got on the phone. Like everything right now is like going very, very great for me. I'm super grateful. Great things are happening right now, and I'm super busy. Which in this business, if you're super busy, that means you're making a lot of money and you're doing very good. So I had this feeling before, and I feel like when I had this feeling before, I slowed down or kind of took my foot off the gas because I'm like, okay, I'm good now. I can really stop doing everything that kind of got me to this point. So since I'm in this position and I feel this feeling again, and I'm not talking about even in this business, I'm talking about like when we were trading, when I was in college, just like this feeling, I usually tend to take my foot off the gas. And that's a conversation I had with you. That's a conversation I had with Jada earlier this week as well. It's just saying, like, I really need to, like, right now is when I need to go harder than ever. I need to cut out all the extra shit in my life and really get back to the basics of what kind of got me to this point. That's really some major thing is surrounding myself around people with the same thinking as me and just like who inspired to do great things. So I'm like, that's why I need to get back in the groove. So Jada had hit me up saying that she was free. I was like, I'm free too. Yo, come out here. Let's chop it up. Let's visualize stuff. I'm a firm believer is you have to go there before you get there. So that's kind of my big thing right now. She's calling me back right now, but I'm gonna pause it. But while I'm telling my story, we're a firm believer if you gotta go there before you get there. And what that basically means, and what I feel like it means, I don't know where I heard or who I heard say this, but I don't know if it was in the book or I was listening to an interview or I was watching a seminar, but it made so much sense to me. So, like one of my dream cars, that I really want is the Porsche Panamera, and
I don't know why.
I don't know why either, but I just love that car.
That's why I don't know why.
So
I think one of the most terrible cars. I mean, tomato. To each his own.
So I really want that car. So for me, you hear people, you have to visualize you're in that car. You have to feel like you're in that car. But how can you know what it feels like to be in that car if you don't go there? And it's like you want to live in a nice house, you want to live in a nice neighborhood and things like that. Right. How can you know what it feels like to be in that environment if you never went there? Agreed. How can you really visualize these stuff? You want a nice watch. Let's say you want to buy a Rolex. You want to know that feeling of that Rolex on your wrist. So yesterday what we did, she came out here, we grabbed lunch, we just topped it up, caught up real quick. It's been a minute since I've seen her. Right after that, we went to the car dealership that I took the picture at, and it's a McLaren car dealership, and we were there just chopping it up and things of that nature, and just like going in the car, sitting in the car, seeing how much they cost, and just visualizing it. And like you might say like window shopping and stuff like that, but that's like us going there and us being comfortable with that environment. Like,
how do you feel about window shopping?
It depends. I mean,
well, same thing. What's your thoughts? Same thing. How do you feel? What's your thoughts?
Those are I window shop all the time for things that I want. Like I'll go there knowing that I can't afford it at all. I'll go there. I'll act like I can afford it. Right now, yeah.
No. Can't afford it right now.
Can't afford it. Exactly. Can't afford it right now.
Can't afford it at all.
Yeah, agreed. Can't afford it right now. And I know in the future that's something I'm working towards and I'm going to be able to obtain. But I still need to go there and put myself in that position. I can't just... It's hard for you to even have a dream board. You want to at least touch some of the stuff on your dream board, even if it's not yours.
What do you feel about vision boards and stuff?
Vision boards are good because... Like I said, like you see where my vision board is right in front of my bed. Right. Like there's no way I cannot see my vision board every single day. Like it's impossible for me to miss unless I'm closing my eyes walking through my room. But just about everything, all those cars, yachts, all that, like those houses, those are real pictures that I took. Those watches, like 90% of my stuff on my vision board, I've touched, I've been on. So I know the feeling of when I was there. Mm-hmm. So when I see those stuff, it's like, oh shit, like I need to feel that feeling. I'm gonna work towards it. So like window shopping is dope because you get that feeling. You go, basics, a pair of shoes that you want. You go see it. Oh, I really like this. I gotta work towards and get it. I just try to manifest stuff on a very much higher level than just a pair of shoes, bro.
Yeah,
but so we'll go to like nice houses. So after we went to the car dealership, we were sitting in nice cars. These cars are like 300,000, 250, stuff like that. You sit in there, you visualize it. Now when I'm actually driving my Toyota Camry, I can really like think, and sometimes I feel like I'm driving those cars as crazy as it sounds. And I was never able to kind of get in that groove when people were like, oh, I can visualize it. I can almost feel myself in it. And that's because I've never been in it. But now since I'm in it, I can know that feeling. And now I'm like super grateful to be surrounded by people who actually have these type of cars and things like that. I'm able to really drive in them. I haven't talked anybody into driving me, making me drive one yet, but I'm able.
What about test driving? You haven't thought about doing that?
So test driving at those kind of companies, like it's not as easy as test driving a Jeep or test driving a Accord or something like that. You need a lot more than just like, I want to buy the car. They're going to ask for a lot of statements and stuff, or they're going to make sure you're really serious, because those cars have $250,000. You're not letting anybody drive that.
I mean, what do your statement have to be to test drive it?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure you can test drive it.
I
think you could.
We'll see. Well, next time we go, we'll try to see then.
Also, tell them where you work at.
You're right. And what's so funny is that...
You guys make noise.
So what's funny is that... I was kind of seeing like a lot of stuff kind of opened up with me just being in there. So when I went there, if you guys follow my Instagram, one of my boys, senior advisor at my firm, he has a McLaren, and his McLaren was actually there. So I took a picture and sent it to him. He's like, "Oh shit, that's my car. Tell him to hurry up and fix it." So that was kind of dope, just knowing that like I'm getting closer and closer to kind of obtaining this stuff, which is super like dope that I'm kind of in that circle. So that was something else that was like, okay, kind of motivated me a lot. So after we left there, down the block from there, if anybody's like from New York or Long Island, you know, Manhasset, a lot of wealth in there. We went to the Mall of Americano Mall.
Okay.
So we went
Gucci
there.
And,
exactly. So we went there and we went to the watch dealership, the watch place. So this watch place has like Rolex, Hublot, all these nice watches, and we were there. We just trying on watches, just like seeing which ones that we want to spy with, and this just motivates you to kind of keep on working and like keep on grinding.
Speaking of watches, too, it's funny when people get custom watches.
Yeah,
it's actually not good to get that.
Of course not.
But no one knows that.
That deflates the value a lot.
No, it's not good to customize your watch, guys. It loses its value. Don't think that you get a $13,000 watch, you customize it, and it's gonna go up to like 80,000, something like that. That's not happening.
Yeah, so it kind of loses its trade value.
Did you see? I meant to make a video about this. Ellen, she just purchased a $750K watch, Rolex.
Nah, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I meant to make a video about this because she was getting a lot of backlash from it. And I was in some people comments, and I was saying it's actually pretty good that she did that.
Why's that?
All right, so for starters, it's always good when wealthy spend money, especially on like businesses, because she just spent $750,000 on a watch. So that means that that's gonna go back into the economy. Why? Because she just spent that on a watch. That means that whoever owns the company, he's able to pay his employees. Pay his employees. When the employees get money, what are they gonna do? They're gonna spend their money. They spend their money. It just goes back into the circle of wealth. So it's actually good when wealthy people spend money. So for some reason. You know what's weird? Like, growing up, we used to envy wealthy people. Like, we used to, I want to drive that car. I want to wear this. I want to live in that house or own that property. And now it's like when an average person sees a wealthy person, they get like they get upset. Like, they get like, oh my God. Like, not oh my God, but they just get pissed off at their wealth. It's so crazy now.
Yeah, you see that all the time, and I think that's just like people that kind of like just gave up and things like that. But I feel anybody that's really in a successful or like a driven position would definitely not feel that.
Oh no,
way.
not at all. Not at all. It's always the average.
Hands down.
Yeah.
So after we kind of left, we went to the watch place. We tried on a bunch of different watches. Like, I know which watch that I kind of want to get. My goal is to get it by my 30th birthday, which is super tangible right now. So that's something that I really want. And it's just like, again, going there to know that feeling. So now when I have my G-Shock on, now when I have an Apple Watch on, I know what it feels like to have a Rolex, and I know what I'm working towards, basically. So after we did that, we ended up just drive because that's like again a very wealthy person. So the top of Long Island is called like the Golden Coast, like the Gold Coast. So we went up there to the coast and we're just driving and just looking at these fucking mega mansions, like where the 1% of the 1% lives, and we were just driving through the neighborhood, just looking at different houses, and it's so funny because there's so much construction going on up there. There's people building houses, like we see houses going up left and right. And that I kind of found out about that neighborhood when I was working at the generator job. And my generator job,
you told
that's
me,
kind of what sparked this whole thing of me, like me really seeing that like there's very rich people out here. I first started my internship in '08 when I'm lying. I started my internship in what did I say '08? 2013. So 2013, I'm starting my internship and I'm going and I'm seeing on one side of everybody, like the people I'm hanging around, I'm hearing people complain about money. Yeah, there's no money here, there's no money there, like we're broke, like the economy, this. But then I'm working at my generator job and these people are building mega mansions all over the place. So I'm like, yo, there's one side of people that's complaining about money and then there's the other side of people who's like building like they're like these crazy ass houses. So I'm like, there can't be a shortage of money. And I kind of realized that same thing yesterday, like, yo, sometimes I hear people complain about money, there's no money, I need to get more money. And then again, you have these people, every block you turn up, they're building on their big ass house. So it's like there's really no shortage of money. It's kind of all perception in one of the circles that you're in, who you're hanging around. Because like when I hang around certain people are spending money like they can't run out of it. Then I'm hanging around another set of people and it's like we're penny pinching and things like that. So it's just crazy to kind of see that like all going
Speaking
down.
of that too, I'm two things with that. The first one is it like even that, for you to build a mansion, mega mansion, that's also you're putting people to work.
Exactly.
Putting people to work, people getting paid. But you know what I hate? I hate going out to eat and we got to split the bill. Like even if I mean, if it's 4 of us and the bill is $200, you just got to divide 200 by 4.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like people be like, "Oh, you got this." Like that shit is like, bro, we are not little kids anymore.
Yeah, that's like
so annoying, bro. Like, no, that's very annoying. I hate that. It makes me not want to go out again with the people.
And that's the kind of class, like I mean, that's another level that you're getting into. And where I kind of saw that and I started feeling the same way is when I started going out, a lot of people from my firm, it was like, yo, we're not going out unless they're getting like a service or a table or a section and anything like that. So it's like, they're like, I'm not standing on line. I'd rather just pay the extra money, yada, yada, yada. So then when you grow with the other group of people, you're like, yo, let's just get a section because we don't want to stay online. Then you have to wait online and I'm just like, and then you go
How much
in.
is section, like $250?
It's all like depending where you go, like it's all starting 100 and up. You can find some spots that you probably don't want to go to in New York that I don't know why I find myself in still sometimes, where you can get $100 for like a section or something like that, and then
just get $100 for a section.
Don't go. Don't go. Don't feed me here. But yeah, I mean, you have those stuff, and it's just like, yeah, you might as well. And if you think about it, like you're going in there, you're gonna pay $20 at the door. Then you're gonna get 3 drinks.
Money is just meant to be spent, man. It's not meant to be kept.
It is, and you have to, like you said, what you call it, stimulus. You have to put money out there for it to come back. If you think you're gonna hold on to your money and it's gonna stay with you and it's gonna multiply, it doesn't work like that. You have to, whether it's investing in yourself, investing in other people, you have to spend money to bring money in. It's a circulation.
Yeah.
Money circulates.
Yeah, it's just like the other day we went to a business meeting and I mean I was gonna pay for it, but the lady decided, she said, "Oh, we can split it." And first she started like going to what she got. I was like, just divide it by 2.
Yeah.
Like, and she has money too. But it's just like it just bothers me because it's like we're not dying. It's not gonna kill us. Like I just don't feel that you have to check to see what did you get. Like we used to do that in like when we was in high school.
Yeah.
Like we're adults now. If you have to do that, just don't go out.
Yeah, I think it's mindset too and everything like that. So I think that's
no, it is. Everything boils down to mindset. It just really pisses me off though. It really pisses me off. No, it really does.
I believe it. It
does because I don't even like going out as much. So if I do go out, I want to actually enjoy myself, and that's not enjoyment because you got people pull out and it's funny because people make jokes about that, like as they're doing it. It's like just stop doing it.
I hear you. So yeah, I mean, so that was pretty much everything.
Yeah, I'm a little fatigued, so I just came back from the gym.
No, I didn't even go to the gym today. So my really goal is to hit 4 days a week. I'm at 3 right now. 3? So yeah, I just have to hit one more, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be tomorrow morning. Yeah, tomorrow morning, hands down, that'll be the day that I go to the gym. And I'm going to the gym on Saturday as well because my so I'm training I signed up last week for something called a Savage Race. Yeah, you told us. I did this. I told it on this podcast. Yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm training. I don't know if I told it on here. Maybe I did.
But tell it again.
Yeah, I'm signing up for. I signed up for what's called a Savage Race. It's like a Spartan race. A Spartan race is. I did that last year in Maryland. It's way more like it's like a real race. So like you're competing, it's a competition. Something called a Savage Race. It's more like of a friends, like just go around and just hang out. Not hang out, but you run it with your friends. And you have to complete this race with friends. You cannot complete this race by yourself because there's certain obstacles that you need other people or a group of people to complete it with. So it's 5 to 7 miles, and I feel like I'm super dedicated and I'm going hard right now to try to be able to get in shape for that. So at the same time, my boy Tyrone James, he has another fight coming up in February. So while I'm getting in shape, I'm just trying to go to a lot of his camps, just like how like how I did last time, like and how I always did when we were in high school, when I was in college. Like I always used to just like piggyback with his camp to try to work out with him to try to get more in shape. So like I said, I want to take everything back to the way and what I was doing when I got here. So that's kind of my goal for the first quarter. I mean, me and you talked about like my goals and what I want to do for the first quarter of the year, which are super tangible. I shared it with a couple of people, maybe like 3 or 4 people who I feel like can help me get there and motivate me there. Yeah. And it's just a real grind right now. I'm really cutting out so much other extra stuff that I was doing it's
really not needed.
And it's so crazy. It sneaks up on you. I don't know where I have this epiphany or where it was just like, yo, I'm doing mad unnecessary shit. I don't know if I was like laying in bed one day or something. Like I'm doing too much right now. I need to go back to the basic things that got me.
You gotta reevaluate. Evaluate.
Yeah.
Evaluate.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I'm off.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta evaluate your life.
Exactly.
You can find out what's working, what's not working, what needs to be changed, what needs to be improved.
Yeah.
What needs to be stopped.
And you gotta continuously do that. Like you gotta continue. If you don't do that for a long time,
you should do it every Sunday.
Yeah, we should. I believe it. I
mean you, but yeah, we could do it. Yeah, me and Shad, we do that every Sunday.
Oh, damn, he has a accountability partner. Yeah. So we
could do it though. I'll let you. And see what's going on for the week.
So that's pretty much like where I'm at right now. It's just like I'm in a very, very good space. I'm not even gonna really talking about it, but everything is like super it's happening right now. So my sleep schedule is getting back. Like one of the guys from my firm, he's like, yo, you gotta wake up at 5 o'clock. You gotta be asleep at like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. And I'm in my head like, fuck, I can't. Like, I'm like, yo, how can I be in bed that early? He's like, yo, you got to do it. Because you got to be up early. You got to get up. You got to hit the gym. You got to study. You got to get all the BS before your phone starts going off. Because I see, like, for me, it's around, like, the 10 o'clock. If I don't have, like, my stuff done by 10 o'clock, my life is dedicated now to helping everybody else. Like all my clients are hitting me up around that time. Everybody like the people from like the underwriting, like my departments are hitting me up to do this case, that case, ask me about different stuff. So after,
you mean 10 a.m.?
10 a.m. Yeah,
I think you meant 10 p.m. That's something like.
Oh no! By 10 a.m. That's when my phone and like everything starts like going off. So I really can't focus on anything personally that I want to accomplish. So I have to accomplish that all before 10 a.m.
Okay.
And just like what I've been doing now is setting the automatic sleep. Do not disturb. Mm-hmm. So from like 10:30 at night till 6:30 in the morning, my phone's on do not disturb. I don't check anything. All my notifications are off. Smart. So I've been doing that. That's been helping me go to sleep because I'm not on getting notifications. Like honestly, my phone, your phone, it goes off 24/7. I'm in a bunch of different group chats. A bunch of people hitting me up.
I delete group chats.
You see, some group chats are
or I just delete them or just mute them.
Well, some group chats, like a lot of the group chats that I'm in right now. So I went through that. I was probably in like 13, 14, 15 different group chats. And the reason why is because when you join the whole Greek life, you get thrown in a bunch of different group chats. So I was in a bunch of nonsense group chats, just like other group chats outside of that. And I just like cut it all the way back to like 3 or 4 group chats. Like I went vegan earlier, like maybe like a month ago now. I think it's like my 3rd or 4th week. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
You know that?
No.
For real? So I stopped eating meat probably like 3-4 weeks ago.
What about, are you eating fish?
Nah, I'm not. So I'm cutting out everything just to kind of cleanse my body. And during my birthday, I want to after my birthday, that's when I'm gonna start eating fish and like seafood and stuff like that. And then I don't think I'm ever gonna eat any like red meat or just chicken or anything like that again.
Really?
The only stigma that I have that I'm gonna eat like red meat or like chicken if I'm outside the country. And
that's smart.
And that place like mass produces their own stuff. They're not shipping it from United States.
Like the only time I eat McDonald's is if I'm out the country.
Oh, for real? Yeah. I kind of got off that.
Yeah, I ate McDonald's in Thailand, and I was like, "Whoa,
mad good, right?"
Bro, it tastes like food.
Exactly.
It tastes like food. Yeah. So whenever I want McDonald's, I gotta go out the country.
Exactly. So yeah. So I cut that out.
Problems.
First world problems for real. So I'm like in this vegan group that's like a support system. Like, we just always post each other like what we're eating.
What'd you eat today?
For lunch. This morning I had an avocado toast. I've been eating avocado toast like every single day.
Keep talking about avocado toast.
Shit is good as hell. I need to start making my own avocado toast because I'm getting hit over the head.
I saw you post something with chicken. You was making it.
Nah.
What was that?
With the veggies that I put in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's meat. It was meatless. It was like veggie meat.
That's why. Okay.
Which isn't good for you either. So I'm super like not eating. Nah, because that shit is like made in the lab.
Yeah, fake.
Yeah, it's just made in the lab. It's not really good for you. It's a great alternative to kind of help supplement, but it's still not the best thing. Like I'm trying to just eat like as much greens, as much fruits, and that's pretty much it.
They got a series of that on episode on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Explain.
Yeah,
it's about I'm so out of it.
Mm-hmm. I never heard of that. To explain.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I definitely will check it out.
Yeah,
but yeah, just all that shit like that soy products and all that stuff. That's just not as good as you. That's just as bad as you for eating meat and stuff.
Some Thai food right now.
I'll go for some Thai food too.
You can't eat that.
Why not?
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. So like,
I don't think I want to go vegan. I don't want to.
So I've done like I'm always on some like spurt of like some health spurt or something like that.
People, I mean, I can. Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can do an amount of time. I feel if you can't cut something out for a certain amount of time, like you just have no discipline.
So that's one thing. It helps with discipline. But
you cut it out until your birthday's right here though. So
yeah, my birthday's it's the first quarter. So the reason why I stopped it is because discipline. It's like I love. Everybody knows me. I love seafood. Like I will never give up seafood. But it's almost like discipline of me not doing it until I accomplish, because my birthday's around when the first quarter of the year stops. Right. So it's me making sure I accomplish my goals and like being disciplined to do that.
Yeah, stay consistent.
Exactly.
Speaking of seafood, so I'm actually allergic to shrimp.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I thought I was over that. Because
I think you try that out like maybe like once every other year to try to see if you're not allergic anymore.
No, but here's the thing, because out of nowhere I just became allergic. I don't know what happened. I just became allergic to shrimp. So I stopped eating shrimp for a while. A few weeks ago, I made some shrimp at the house. You know, me and Shelby made some shrimp, and I ate some. It was, I was good. Mm-hmm. Then she made shrimp Thai rice. Shrimp Thai? I think I said it right.
I don't know.
Whatever. Mm-hmm. Fried rice, but it was with shrimp, and it was Thai rice instead.
What makes it Thai? Go ahead.
Anywho. So I made that. And I had some, and I was good. Mm-hmm. I went to my brother's house. I cooked some sauté shrimp. Mm-hmm. I was good. Mm-hmm. So, and they were saying too, like, "Oh, you can't eat." I was like, "I'm good," but the thing, I'm telling myself that. Yeah. But I still have my Benadryl with me. Mm-hmm. I'm good. So the other day I made shrimp, and I'm allergic to shrimp still.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just say that.
When you eat it, what happens? Pause.
How can you pause on
eat? I don't know. Eat it. I don't know. I'm mad childish. I apologize.
But pause on eat?
Apologize. I said when you eat it.
How is it pause though?
Go ahead, bro.
But guys, like I never understood when like dudes like, oh, something with eat and then pause. Like this whole thing with like eat a dick and no one eats a dick. No one eats a dick. I never understood that saying. No one eats a dick. It's like, why do people say that? Suck a dick is understandable because people suck dick, but not one single person ever bit a dick off and started chewing it and ate it. No one does that.
There has to be somebody out there, bro. There's always that one person who fucks it up for everybody. No.
But yeah, back to this though. So I'm allergic. I swelled up and everything. I was itching. I had I took 2 Benadryls. It started to go down, but then wasn't really doing much. And yeah, I'm allergic, so that kind of like messed me up. But yeah, guys, I'm a little fatigued, guys. Just came back from the gym. Actually, that's me giving excuses.
Excuses are tools of the weak and incompetent, used to build monuments of nothing.
That's the whole quote too.
Nah, I go slower than that, but
keep going. Keep going. I want to hear the whole quote.
Excuses are tools of the weak and the incompetent, used to build monuments of nothing and bridges that lead to nowhere. Those who use them seldomly excel in nothing, especially life.
Damn. So I'm over here not excelling on this podcast. I'm talking about. I'm not tired. I'm not even tired.
You're not tired, bro.
I'm not fatigued. It's all in my mind.
So Friday, it's a great day too. On Friday, we're recording this on Thursday.
Yeah.
Episode comes out on Monday.
Yep.
Friday, I did my first client appreciation event.
Oh yeah, you guys will go see Bad Boys. What you gonna do? Yeah, he's bugging. What you gonna do when they come for you?
So yeah,
nobody knows the rest of the song, so they end it right there. Keep going.
So yeah, grateful to take a bunch of my clients out. We rented out the iPic in Manhattan. We rented out one of the theaters, taking a bunch of our clients there.
What is the time spent for you to do that in advance? Because I want to do that.
So there's 2 ways you can do it. I think we built a relationship with them now, so we can call them. Okay. But when we first kind of did it, we kind of just had to kind of stay on like refreshing. As soon as they dropped the tickets for it, we just bought it.
Bought everything.
Just bought everything. Okay. Just bought every ticket. We clicked all the seats. We bought every seat, and then boom, we just paid for it.
I want to do that.
But now we built a relationship with like the people who like manage it. So now we can just call and just let them know that we want to do that. So that's kind of what we do right now, and it's just dope. I do that just to say, like I said, a thank you. Like my whole practice is directly result of other people. It's treating other people right. It's other people like seeing the value in me and referring me to their other friends, post me on social media and things like that. That's how I grow and get a bulk of my business. So just to say thank you, we kind of we just do a bunch of stuff. So
I want to do that soon.
We have a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it's
movies are coming out this year.
Yeah, it's relatively. It's not that expensive, and I mean, I do it with my partners. So I have about like 3 or 4 other partners, 3 other partners that just chip in too. So I get a couple of seats, they buy a couple of seats, and we all just kind of have a good time. We buy food, we buy drinks, and everybody has a good time. And the rest of my partners, the next day, we have a suite in the Barclays Center, so it's the playoffs now, so they're going to go see the Nets and the Bucks play that night. I have a little like not a speaking engagement, but it's like a group session.
007.
That should be a good one. Yeah, I have a little group session that I'm gonna like be part of, so I can't even be able to go to the basketball game and stuff like that.
April 10th.
Do it, bro. So it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be a good time.
Cause what I wanted to do, I wanted to like do it for my students, but a lot of my students are not in New York.
Exactly. Yeah.
What do you think I should do?
I'll just do it for the students that are in here.
Yeah, but it's not. The seats is like what 100. I don't have 100 students that's in New York.
Nah, you don't have to. So don't book out the whole thing. Just book out a couple of sections in that place. If you're not gonna fill it, it doesn't make any sense. So
I would have to. Like as soon as. Wait, when do they drop the tickets? Do you know?
Nah, I don't know. I don't take care of all that stuff. I just like send the bread and that's it.
So just contact iPic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really know how the logistics work and everything like that, but I just kind of give the name. They say how much seats are available, and I see how much seats I want, depending on how much people I want to bring, and then that's it. But yeah, it's super good. I mean, and it's stuff like that are needed, like stuff like that to build relationships. Not like you're buying relationships, but it's like that's how you get people to come and hang out and have a good time, and you get to talk. You get to like we usually go out to like party after that and stuff like that. So it should be a pretty good time. So good time.
Yeah. I'm excited to see the snaps and everything.
It should be a good time. Yeah. And last thing that we're gonna do is recently earlier this week I got invited to speak at NYU. In the city.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
When?
So next Tuesday or this Tuesday
That's
coming
big,
up.
bro.
So yeah, I'm on a panel. It's a dope panel that I'm gonna be on with a lot of other super professionals. Like I said, I'm getting a lot of opportunities right now. Stuff are going phenomenal.
That's good.
So one of my goals is try to do something like that every single month. So January is good. February is good.
That's beneficial. February that's beneficial. That's wise to do that too, because you get your name out there. You're also getting the content. And
Exactly.
Exactly.
So that's a no-brainer right there. So I'm super grateful for that. Being able to connect with the right people who keep giving me these opportunities. So
how do you get that? Because I want to do stuff like that as well.
That's all just like networking. Yeah, just like random people be hitting me up like, "Yo, are you available for this?" Or I turned down a lot of stuff. I honestly turned down a lot of little like engagements, even though because it's a lot of stuff is not worth my time.
I was going to say that. Right.
But stuff like this, like at schools, I mean, last year I spoke at Columbia. I did a presentation at Columbia.
Yeah, that was big.
Super huge.
But the thing is that you work on your people skills. You work on, your communication skills. And another thing as well, you work on putting out your value.
Exactly.
Because if more people, especially in those places like NYU, if they know who you are, that the value...
They're gonna come back, and that's kind of how it's like going from one. So how I got this event is because when I was like first starting up as financial advisor, I'm taking everything.
Right. I
went to a career day at a school in Brooklyn, and I built a really good relationship with them.
Wise decision.
And once I built a relationship with them, like a lot of the teachers, a lot of the organizers of that career day, they have their own like group or something like that. So that's kind of how that they go to like different schools and do different stuff. Build a really good connection with them, and then one of them referred me to somebody who's looking for like to speak on finance at a panel in NYU. So and that's it. I just go do a great job there. I'm not really sweating it anymore. I'm super like calm. Like this is kind of normal now. Yeah, so
that's what you gotta. You don't want to go up as someone who's like nervous.
Yeah.
It will show.
100% it will show.
You gotta own what you do. If this is what you do and this is what you want to be, you gotta own that shit. Even if you're a newbie, guys, this is a gem for everyone. Even if you're a newbie, you gotta own it. You gotta walk in there like like this is the room you're supposed to be in. Walk in there and speak as if you're talking what you know. What you're speaking on the things that you're an expert on. If you go in there and you're like people gonna see through you. You don't want that. You gotta grow.
And please, when you're first starting to get opportunities to speak, when you're first speaking in front of people, do not start your presentation saying that I am nervous or this is my first time or I'm a little like shaken up, because now all I'm looking for is you to mess up. That's all I'm looking for, and like it kind of like that's the worst thing you can do. No matter if it's your first time ever speaking in front of them, don't tell the audience that you're nervous, because that kind of discredits a lot of stuff that you can say or the added value that you have. So that's a little gem from one of my speech classes that I told you. Never start by saying that I'm nervous or anything like that. So I mean, that's pretty much it. So everything's going great right now. Continues. I hope everybody else is really accomplishing their goals. Like what I said I was doing this year is breaking down my yearly goals into like quarterly goals, which I'm really taking care, and it's really working for me now. And I'm breaking down those quarterly goals. I'm really not breaking them down that much into like weekly goals or daily goals yet, but it's like broken down into quarters and broken down. I know what I need to have to do on a day-to-day basis to kind of reach those goals. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now, and I don't know if you want to add anything.
No, that's it. Pretty much.
That's it. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up, and we are gonna see you guys on next week. We'll update you. I'll update you how the movies went. I'll update you how the NYU speech went. Just plug your event one time so everybody can.
Oh, I was gonna talk about that. Oh, I forgot that. Wow. Sunday, we're gonna put the event in the show notes. Sunday, February 9th. We are doing a networking brunch, 2020 Vision Brunch.
Yeah,
it's gonna be great. We're gonna have Kadeem as one of the keynote speakers. Let's get it, man. I'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah, definitely. What day? Sunday when?
February 9th.
Sunday, February 9th in Brooklyn. We will be there live in the flesh. And yeah, it's going to be a dope event. Definitely come out. Like, if you fell off your goals, it's the perfect place to go, kind of get that energy again and really get the ball back on the rolling. If you follow any of us on social media, like starting today, we're going to really start pushing it. I think all the speakers are really going to push the event today. So by the time you guys hear this, you definitely would have saw it on one of our IGs or anything like that. But as we wrap up, if you want to follow me, or when you follow me, or to follow me, you can follow me at Kadeem Brown. The 0 in Brown is a O. You can follow Handsome at HandsomeKelly_. You can write us at whatarewedoingpc@gmail.com. And we appreciate you guys, and we will hear from you guys next week. Do you have a quote that you wanted to leave us with?
I always have a quote.
All right, so let's hear this quote.
You ready for it?
Been ready.
There is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve: the fear of failure.
I love it. All right, so we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one. Bye.